What's up, everybody? Just figured I'd go live, see what's going on, see who's awake, see who ain't, see if anybody wants to come hang out and have a chat or two. Links in the chat. Anybody wants to hop up here and bullshit. Big movie fan, welcome, welcome. What are you up to tonight? I know Iron Dog and Animal House are still live. I just figured I'd go a little early before they got off. What are you aggravated about tonight, buddy? Stock Explorer. I get that, buddy. I get people jumping to the name all the time with mine. I'm good, Stock Explorer. How you doing? Ken had a rough day. He's laying in bed, tossing and turning, but links in the chat if either one of y'all want to hop up here. They're doing great. We just fed everybody tonight. Yeah, I know, buddy. Mr. Lynch.
What's up?
Nothing. What you up to?
Not much.
Same here. I can't believe how lucky we've been with these last couple of storms that come through.
What's that?
I can't believe how lucky we've been with the last couple of storms that come through.
Yeah, I know.
You get wind up there tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it stormed some, but I mean, not as bad as the other day.
It was worse down here tonight than it was the other day. It got nasty down here.
Huh.
We're down to 2 colonies of ASFs.
Oh yeah.
Woke up this morning. Woke up this morning, and that new set that I got off George had a hole about the size of a nickel chewed in one of the fucking tubs.
I told you to do that shit.
Yeah. Motherfuckers. Some of them went to the freezer, and some of them went for snake food.
Yeah, they'll chew anything.
These other two don't seem to do that. We give them milk bones, and they don't do that. But that set just wasn't happy. So we fed a bunch of them off. The spider ate 3 small ASFs, and the Bloods ate a few, and the Burm ate a few, and I think the Pinstripe had 4 of them. So how's things going with your projects?
Not bad. I gotta go down there tonight and water snakes and do some stuff.
I got to get some deeper water bowls because we water every day, but we wake up in the morning and the bowls are empty.
You know, get the forget what size is the schedule 80 or whatever it is, PVC. You cut that and you get those deli cups and fit like right in there, and then that way you have it like a holder. And you know when the bowls get rolled, you buy like a case of deli cups, and whenever they get dirty, you just throw them away. And a lot of people do that. I mean, they even have tubs now that have the holders built right into them.
Yeah. Eric, what's up, buddy? Ken's at home in bed. He's whooped. He went back to work yesterday, and he's feeling old. Link's in the chat if you want to hop up here if you got time, buddy. You know that. I put 3/4 of a can of Fix-A-Flat in the tractor tire today, drove it around for about an hour, and it's fucking flat again.
Yeah, you gotta watch that stuff. Will eat the rims too, like it'll make them rusty at the inside of it. You could get that slime. That stuff's supposed to work pretty good.
I don't get it. The tire holds air pressure longer than that. I don't understand why the Fix-A-Flat leaked out faster than what the air does. I mean, hell, Fred brought that tractor out here and he pumped the tire up, and it held air for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah. Oh, you might have been on the lake.
I drove it around.
Oh, that's weird.
But I mean, I drug shit out of the woods for about an hour with it.
I was gonna go for a ride today on my bike. I just didn't get around to it. It was hot.
Oh my God, too hot.
Yeah. I would have went, but I looked at the forecast for like the next week, and it's gonna get back up again. Like end of next week, it's gonna get back in the 80s. That's all good then.
I called my buddy in Jeanette today. The cheapest bike he got a 360 Kawasaki. He said I could have it for like $500.
Oh yeah.
Something just to beat back and forwards around to the store and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What up, guys?
Snuggy.
Nothing much, just chilling. Spent
Same here.
some time watching lives on Instagram this week.
See, I don't get on Instagram much other than just to post stuff.
What up, Lynch?
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. Yeah, Morbid. I was up for that 36-hour live that Jay did as well.
That's cool. That would support Florida's U.S. art.
Oh my gosh, that dude. He made me cracked up that day.
Cobain's big movie. I'll see you in a little while. Thank you.
Eric, I think Eric, was you there when the military morph's wife, she put the tape on his leg? Oh my gosh. And then she pulled it. Wow.
Bobby left a 15-pack down here yesterday. I hope he don't think it's going to be here when he comes to get it. I'd learn him for bringing beer and ice to my house and leaving it. He got a phone call and he said, I'll be back, and he never showed up.
Yeah.
Oops. They're like Pringles, man. Once you pop, you can't stop.
Yeah.
Oh, Snug.
Yeah.
The 5 eggs, incidentally. Remember the firefly that I told you I'd give you a snake from?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she laid her eggs, 2 weeks ago? Week and a half ago?
I forget. I wrote the date down.
I think your wife was putting pictures on IG.
Yeah, it's all over the place. There's a record of the date. But anyhow, she laid eggs, but we're down to 4.
Yeah, because I don't know if my mom would let me keep them because she don't like snakes.
The egg, it went bad. It had veins. It was like a real big red spot. And usually, whenever the eggs are bad, it's a small red spot. You know, it's almost like like, I forget how they call it. But it was a big red spot, and I could see veins. And a lot of times, when that happens, you'll you give it a few days and you check it again, and like a lot more of the egg will have veins in it. You know, it's almost like it's being hidden. But as soon as I open it up, I can smell it smells like it's going bad. And I kindled it again. Yeah, so I think that one's gonna go bad. I'm pretty sure.
I miss Ken's live from Tuesday. I miss Shayna Heads from Monday. I miss Keys with Trap Talk today.
First off, Trap Talk's an asshole. Don't even watch that dude, man. He's an asshole.
I unsubscribed. I unsubscribed to him my own self from Trap Talk.
Good. Anybody that would wish cancer on one other person is not somebody that we need in our society. He's just an asshole.
Wow.
I don't give a shit who it is. You don't do that shit.
Nope.
So is any of the other snakes get ready to lay? You can tell that they get big and it looks like their tail gets like it's like it looks like it sucks in.
I don't know. I don't bother them. I'd leave them alone. They do their thing. The lesser, okay, the firefly stayed on the hot side for a while. Then she made a nest like in the middle there, kind of where she was when you come down and we collected the eggs. The lesser did the same thing, and she's got a nest made right in the middle of, not on the hot spot, not on the cold spot, kind of right in the middle where it's happy variance at. And the Inchie's kind of cruising all over the place like she's hungry, but you put food in there, and as all they do is chase each other back and towards the fucking tote.
Yeah. I mean, most of my snakes, not all of them, they lay like super like early in the morning, like, you know, before like 4 a.m. But most of them lay like 2 to 4 a.m. But I mean, I get some that lay, you know, different times of the day, but like the majority of them will lay like early morning.
Well, to be truthful, the only reason I noticed the fucking issue with the ASFs last night, the wife got up to come check on the lesser and happened to walk out towards the kitchen, and there was the hole chewed and fucking tote for the ASFs.
Wow.
Yeah, those things chew everything. I told you that. Those things are nasty.
I don't know which one of them in there did it, but we got all those ones are gone.
I had a fish tank where it chewed the sealant out of the corners of the glass as far as opposite could reach. I mean, this thing's, you know, I had, like, when I used to have the aquariums, this is a long time ago. I'd get the glass bottles that had the still in the end, and I'd get these holders that has like the slot that goes the whole way down the holder. That way you can slide the bottle in. It chewed the metal bottle holder too. Those things are, I mean, they're the worst chewers there are. They're like beavers.
I don't know. Dude, I hate cats, and you see how many cats we got here. And the only reason we got this many cats here is because I got to breed rats, and you know they get out every once in a while.
Oh, yeah. Dave would say sometimes, you know, Bobby's mom, she would say, I saw one of your rats running across the field, because, you know, mine was like pure white, you know. That's like, she'd call me. I said, well, you see one, just kill it. I said, them being white like that, they're not going to last long anyways. The bird's going to pick that off. No camouflage at all. Pure white.
Hawk's going to pick that thing off quicker than dog shit.
Yep.
I go doctors tomorrow.
For what?
Probably checkup.
Go find out from your mom if you're allowed to have one. I told you, if you are allowed to have one, all you got to do is get here and get it. Solo. You surviving them storms out there in Illinois? She posted a picture on her community page the other night, dude. A lightning strike lit that place up like it was 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yep, I saw it. Wow.
And that storm we had tonight, that came the opposite direction. Do you notice that?
Yeah.
That one came from the east.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised about it. Usually, like the ones that blow up Lawhanna Lake bottom come up through down here pretty hard, but this one come in pretty close tonight.
Yeah. I saw it lightning in the distance. I was sitting on the dog kennel with the dogs.
We haven't had no storms yet over here.
It's headed your way.
And that puppy I got, man, he's pretty smart. I stuck it on my Facebook page. My wife bought one of those puzzle things for it. You put treats in it, and they got to open things up and stuff. He can turn that thing pretty fast.
That's cool.
Yeah, I stuck it on my Facebook page. But he's only 4 months old. It's pretty smart.
I have to get up at 6 in the morning.
All right, Snug. Mr. Moon.
Hey, Snugster.
What up, Moon? How are you?
I'm good.
Dang, Solo, you serious? Wow.
Damn. An F3. What'd your weenies do? Were they hiding under their bed?
I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
My
All right,
dog
take
be
it easy.
standing out there in the yard fucking barking at it.
See you, Morbid. See you, Lynch. See you, Moon.
Later, Snug. Thanks
See
for
ya.
stopping.
Hey, Solo. So how's it going, man?
It's going. Go a lot better if the weather out here in PA would make up its mind what the fuck it's gonna do.
Yeah, I know. Same thing here, man. We had snow up in the mountains, north of us, and so it's like cold. It's been like in the mornings, 40s, and this is the desert. And it's like, it's still in the 60s during the day. It's like, okay. And then the other day it was like windy as heck. We had a bunch of wind, like 60-mile-an-hour winds, gusts. Yeah, it was crazy. That was on Monday.
I don't know how warm it got here today, but it was too damn warm for me. I know that.
It was in the 80s.
Hey, I haven't had any. We had a couple of days of those. Like maybe it just hit like 80, and that was it. But hey, I'm okay with that. I mean,
Dude, I'm one of them
summers
people.
here
I
are
spend
crazy.
I spend all summer trying to get my house down to like tolerable 50-degree temperature. And I get happy in the wintertime when it gets cold enough outside that it's colder than I can take the air conditioner out the window and put a fan in the window.
Yeah.
And I woke up today and it was just too fucking hot out.
Yeah, what was it? A year ago, I had to get a new AC because the old AC was 25 years old. So it was like, I think I better get it before it completely goes poof, and then right in the summertime,
Yeah.
So I was like, I had to bite the bullet. It was $7,000 plus, but hey, now it's saving electricity. I was getting them bills over $300 a month just for electricity, and it's like, no, now it's not getting up that high. The highest is about maybe 200, and that's because
cheap.
yeah, and that's only because our electricity increased 18%. If it was back to the way it was before, I'd be paying about $160 a month for the summertime.
I mean, this winter wasn't that bad. I had $600-some electric bill this winter.
Yeah.
This year.
Yeah, it gets crazy hot here, and it's like AC doesn't. I mean, with the old AC, the AC would never stop. It would never click off. It was always running. This one here, it kicks on, freezes the place up, then poop, turns off for a couple of minutes, and it's like, oh man, it's great. You know, big difference. I mean, I think I was checking one of the because I got it right before summertime last year, and I checked on the amount of watts I was using. 2 years before, I was using maybe like 2,000 and something watts. And it was only like 100, like maybe 1,000 and 300, you know. So it was a big difference, but the electricity went up, so it kind of like it seems like it didn't, but it is a big difference. If I would stay with the old one, man, I'd be paying close to $400 a month.
Mr. J, what's up, brother?
Yeah, new AC works, man.
Uh,
And then now the natural gas is going up too, supposedly 300%. It's like, can't get a break.
Nope.
Yeah, now
We
my
kind of luck out. We kind of luck out down here because we live in a foundation, and I'd say probably quarter of it's underground.
Yeah. So you got basements.
In which I think tomorrow I'm cleaning out that one room, whether the wife likes it or not, and moving the rats into that corner of the house, and she can deal with it. The last week or
Nora,
so,
what's up, Nora?
that sunlight beating in them windows is trying to mess them with things.
Yeah, I think everybody's trickling in from Iron Dog and them.
Yeah, I was trying to ride them out, but I was getting bored. Damn phone.
so how many females you think you have that may lay eggs this year?
I'm thinking at least 2 more.
That's not bad.
I mean, the pastel, I don't know, because she don't have much of an appetite. I mean, she just kind of like every 2
Well,
weeks
sorry.
she'll nonchalantly take a rat down.
Yeah,
And
but you
she's
got her
good.
pretty big though. I mean, you got her up there. She can't get much bigger.
That's what I mean. It's so freaking hard to tell with her. It's
Yeah. I mean, ball pythons, you feed them so much, and they'll get to a point they'll stop eating. Most of them. I mean, you get that pig every once in a while that just won't stop.
the only reason I say the other 2 is because they went through the same process that the firefly went through. They've all shed back to back like so far, and now the lesser made the nest, and the inchie's going through the same process. Now the inchie's on the hot side, the lesser's in the middle, and I think those 2 are going to give me eggs. Then we'll see about the pastel. Because the pastel was the last one that I bred, and she was, I'm going to say 3 weeks or a month or so behind the rest of them.
Yeah.
The pinstripes got the weight wise, but I don't think she's quite 2 years old yet.
Yeah. I mean, she could go 18 months, year and a half. But usually, the thing is, you breed her, and, if she got the weight, you breed her, and if she's sexually mature, she'll go, if she has follicles. And if she's not old enough, you breed her, it's not going to hurt nothing. I mean, she has the size for it,
I didn't put the banana in there with it. I put the spider in there with her, and they just like, one was on one side of the enclosure, one was on the other side. They just didn't want bothered with each other.
Yeah.
He didn't bring flowers. he forgot the flowers and chocolate, man. It's like, get out of my house, man. What are you doing in my house? Coming in here without nothing.
Enforcer, what's up, buddy? Hey, Gary, not against you today for timing you out on the Iron Animal show. It's just, it wouldn't be the Iron Animal show if I didn't time you out while you were there.
How's it going, Gary? Yeah, I guess he's still in the hospital.
Yeah, Big D, what's up, buddy?
What's up,
Links in the
Derek?
chat if you're awake. I don't have my other device or I would make you blue. The wife had it. I don't know where the hell she put it. And 9 chances out of 10, when I find it, it's going to take it 20 minutes to ding in and ding out over stupid shit.
And what are you, on the phone?
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Oh,
We got a
yeah.
tablet here, but she uses it to play games and shit, so the battery's probably dead. And when it does turn on, it's going to blow up with notifications. You know how that shit goes.
Oh yeah. I don't on my I got an iPad, an AirPad actually. It's an old one. It's probably over 15 years old. But yeah, if I leave it unplugged and play a couple of videos on it, it'll probably die. But it still works. The other day I tried to get on there with my banking and the banking said, the device is not safe. You need to download the newest crap. And it wouldn't download. It's like, oh, I guess I have to use something else.
Damn, Gary's got to have his left foot removed.
Yeah, I think he said Thursday.
Got to take care of that shit, buddy.
Yeah, I know. When I used to work at the hospital, there was this one guy. He was in a wheelchair. He was diabetic, and they started with his toes. Then it went half a foot. And then it was both feet. Like, you gotta watch it. What are they saying? What's the reason they're removing it for? Huh, Gary? I hope it's not gangrene. Because my grandfather, that's what happened to him. He got a toe infected with gangrene, and then it went up, and they cut off his leg from up to his knee, and then from there they wanted to.
Oh, he said a few months ago he stepped on a. What was it? A few months ago he stepped on a nail or something, and
yeah. But then he's diabetic, so he got infected. Yeah, you gotta take care of this shit. Just like look at Justin, man. He had an infected tooth and he almost died.
I ain't saying nothing about that because I got the same problem.
Hey, it's dangerous. You got to take care of that shit, man. Get it yanked. I got a bad tooth. Yank it out. Give me medication. You don't want to mess with that shit. Yeah, but you know Justin, he's like us. I don't need a doctor. I can withstand this. I'll just put a little Novocaine on there and just keep waiting and waiting, and then you wait too long, and then no matter what antibiotics they give you, it ain't gonna cure it. You gotta pop that sucker, get all the shit out, and then My cousin, his wife died from a tick bite. She got
Well,
that deer shit.
Lyme disease.
Yeah, and the thing is, it was in the summertime. She thought she was having a heat stroke, so she went to the hospital and she wasn't feeling too good. And they were just saying, "Oh, it's probably a heat stroke," and they were like that. By the time she went to the hospital, it was already too late because you need to take antibiotics within. I think
Yeah.
if you don't take it in a week, your organs start shutting down. And that's what happened to her. Her heart, her liver, her kidneys, everything shut down. It was like she didn't last in the hospital very long, and she was young. She was in her 40s. Yeah, it's like you got to watch.
My one dog knows we fed rats to the snakes today, and he's over here like patiently staring at enclosures, waiting for a rat to jump out of one of the enclosures.
Yeah. Oh, I was talking to somebody that's I don't know if she's from Australia, Fluff. I don't know if you've ever been to her channel. Well, I know Nora has been there, but she was telling me that she's monetized, and YouTube one of her videos because she goes fishing. Well, they said she couldn't get any money because of she was putting a bait on a hook in the video. It's like what? Oh my god, YouTube! And then she even like complained and said, "Hey, are you kidding me? What? So you mean fishermen can't do videos? We can't show how to bait our hooks or anything? Apparently not. It's like because it's considered torture to whatever animal you're putting on there. I guess now even the worms, I guess, you hear them scream. I guess." Oh my god! It's like, oh man, that's why I'm not doing it for the money. I'm just doing it for fun. It's like it's not worth it. It's getting to the point where
it seems like every day they wake up and they got something new to bitch about.
Yeah, but guess what? They make money off the video, even if you don't.
Yeah, no shit.
They still have commercials on there. They still put commercials on there. They'll put some Viagra commercial or some other crap.
Like my shit. I have videos. I'm not even monetized, and they got commercials.
Yeah. I had before I was monetized. I had a video. It was 5 minutes long. They put a 30-minute commercial on it. 30 minutes, not 3. 30 minutes. I was like, what? And then at first I thought it was 3 minutes, but then I looked, I go, wait a minute, that's 30 minutes. I mean, you could skip it, but still, what the heck? Am I watching some Seinfeld show or something?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
So did you pair up any of your toffees?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I paired up. The one I'm really waiting for this year is I have a Firefly het toffee female. I bred my toffee too. So I'd like to hit a a toffee, Firefly. But I think my first clutch, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be albino pieds. And I should have a couple albino pied clutches this year.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I was watching this one guy from he's from Mexico. He has retics. He's got a bunch of different retics over there, and he had a clutch that had twins in one of the eggs.
Buddy of
What
ours,
did Sean have?
he had. This is the 4th year in a row he has had 2 sets of twins born from the same male,
Hmm.
different females, same male. I think he's kind of onto something there.
Yeah, this guy from Mexico, he's got a bunch of nice looking snakes.
Yeah, my first 6 years breeding, I had 5 sets of twins, and it was from different snakes. My very first year, I only had 4 clutches, and one egg was twins, which is kind of weird. I had 4 eggs, or 4 clutches my first year, set of twins, and 1 year I had 25 clutches and no twins. 2 years ago, I had a set of twin blue-eyed Lucy's. I got a picture of that. That was pretty cool. See that white head, 2 white heads sticking out of the eggs with the blue eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And the eggs, not like, ball python eggs, they can vary in size. And if you get twins, it's not like the eggs real big. It's
Yeah,
just the
yeah.
snakes are only
tiny.
half the size. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I've gotten some really big eggs, and you just get a big hatchling.
And
That's
then
all.
you get one twin that grows up bigger than the other one.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the first year I have any eggs. Yeah, they can have twins solo.
Yep. Just like chickens.
Just like humans.
Yep.
I mean, I guess we start out in an egg.
Yep. Yeah, I used to go to an egg farm and they had, if you wanted, you can get double yolk all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get double yolks on the regular eggs too. They don't catch it and they goes through.
I don't know. I ain't ate an egg probably in 24, 25 years.
Oh yeah.
Busted an egg open to make it in a skillet, and it was kind of bloody. And yeah, after that, I was done with eggs.
Yeah.
That one was probably fertilized.
Just more tastier.
And it did me on eggs. I'm good. I got
more
chickens.
meaty.
You want eggs? Come get the eggs. Trust me, I don't.
Yeah.
Hey, your chickens start picking up laying?
Oh, dude, they've been laying all winter long.
Are they first years?
Yep.
Yeah, they'll do that the first year. They won't do it the second year. Well, most of them won't, I should say. But it's kind of weird.
There's some. I know this lady, she has chickens and she has some that do year round.
Yeah.
The only reason we got chickens when we moved in down here, the fleas and ticks were so goddamn bad.
Oh yeah, yeah. This area is really bad with ticks. Lyme disease, is crazy around here. And my daughter worked at that vet office, and it's unreal. Lyme disease in this area.
Yeah.
And ticks aren't born with Lyme disease.
Yeah.
They have to get it from their host.
Yeah. With
Yep.
years.
No,
Yeah.
well, actually, it's I think they get it from moles and shrews and stuff like that. I think that's what my daughter did a lot of research on Lyme disease, ticks, and that when she went for her master's.
Mm.
Yeah, she told me, yeah, they're not born with Lyme.
Yeah.
They have to get the blood off of something that's carrying it.
Yeah. Just like those poison dart frogs,
Frogs, yep, eating ants.
Yeah. Once they get them out from their environment, they're not poisonous anymore
Yep, yeah.
because they're not eating the stuff that makes them poisonous.
Reminds me, I got to get a hold of Brad about them copperheads from Joe. Joe said he'd sell them the breeding pair cheap.
Is that Brad?
Not that Brad, a different Brad.
Oh, I was gonna say that Brad don't do venomous anymore.
No, Brad. What's Brad's last name? Come on, Moon. I know you know this.
You talking about the guy from Wyoming?
Yes,
Oh, the one with the Gila monsters?
yes, and the green tree python.
Yeah, the green tree python. I don't know his last name. I know,
Clark.
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Thank you,
He
Solo.
knows somebody. I know Solo knows him.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's Brad Clark.
Yeah. Clark Kent. No.
But the babies don't want to eat, but he said he'd make a good deal on the pair if he wants them.
Hmm.
I mean, it ain't so much that they don't want to eat. They're taking meals, but they're
Mm-hmm.
not taking them on a regular basis. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
What are they, babies?
Yeah. And very wild caught parents, you know.
Well, yeah. See, I mean, that's the thing people forget. In the wild, they don't get meals every day. You know, it's like there's no water bowls out there.
Good God, fucking Ken about got that argument started the other night on his live stream. Well, it wasn't Ken, it was Kurt Wood and Intrepid. They about got into the argument over live feeding versus frozen thawed and all that happy
Yeah.
mumbo jumbo.
So what was they saying? That you should feed
Well,
frozen thaw?
Intrepid's a big fan of that. He pushes that, and
What?
The frozen thawed feedings are pre-kill. It's your decision, but you should not. Yes, either way, don't videotape it and don't put it on YouTube.
Well, yeah,
That's
I mean, the thing
Intrepid's
is, you can do
point of
whatever you
view.
want. I mean, as long as
Yeah, I
the
don't-
snake eats.
Yeah, I
It's
don't.
just that people don't understand.
Yeah.
They're putting on YouTube, you know.
Yeah, I don't film it, but I feed live.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah.
People have issues because they're putting it on video and then they're making everybody look bad and blah blah blah. But you know, it's
I mean,
like,
I've been feeding live 20 some years, and
yeah,
if that snake doesn't grab that rat right, and that rat bites that snake, guaranteed the next time that snake grabs a rat, it grabs it a whole lot better. And when it does,
Or
when a
you end
rat
up
does
with a
go to,
gash that looks. You end up with a gash
Yeah.
that looks like that across your thumb.
if I see a rat trying to bite my snake, I put the tongs in its mouth until the snake
Yeah.
kills it.
Yeah, well, I
Got
didn't
that
have
shit.
tongs handy, and I'm not.
Yeah.
That was a big rat, and it was my berm. I wasn't allowed to let it take my berm's eyeball out, and
yeah.
yeah,
But you know, it's the same thing out in the wild. I mean, they battle. You know, over at work. I mean, the other day it was Sunday. There was a stray cat. I don't know if you've seen those videos with the stray cat that I put on. This stray cat out at work, and he was acting kind of funny. I was looking at him, and he's like, he was like laying down, and then he looked up, and he was like kind of like scared, and he's like, what the heck? And then he started running. As soon as he started running, here these two crows, gigantic crows, were dive bombing on him. They were gonna grab his butt. It was like, whoa, that cat like took off like crazy. Like, yeah. But
So
then
we have
he was eating a lizard the other day too. Taking out the the wildlife.
we have bald eagles around here.
Yeah, we have some out here too. We have bald eagles. We got vultures. We got buzzards.
Yeah.
We got turkey buzzards. Turkey vultures.
Those things are ugly as hell.
Yeah, the red head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get hawks all the time down here roosted in this walnut tree at the corner of the house over chickens being in the yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got hawks out here too. Night hawks. They're always flying around the lights, eating all the bugs. Hey, Blinker.
My wife was telling me a story when she was in college for her bio degree that they were talking about. I forget what berry she said it was, but their metabolism is like super slow. And right before they go in hibernation, from eating all these berries all summer long, that some of the berries that's going through their system is going through so slow that they ferment, and the bears actually get drunk over it.
Wow.
Sleep.
That's some
Probably.
that's really slow. I mean, for something to ferment. But yeah, she's saying that they act like they're drunk right before they go into hibernation because of these berries they eat all summer long.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt it.
Maybe it's because their body's slowing down too. That it's in there a little bit longer.
Yeah, like we got.
Dude, that'd be messed up walking through the woods in the fall of the year and stumble upon a fucking drunk bear.
Drunk ass bear.
Or is it like that new movie?
Bobby, shut up and go home.
The Cocaine Bear.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God, they can't think of anything.
Exactly. Hollywood to make a movie about anything.
Yeah. I guess that one's gonna be Ray Liotta's last movie, and I don't know if it's gonna make him look. It's like, oh my God, he went out with a bang.
Apparently.
Have you seen your new snake lock up yet? The male?
No, I had
Spider Clown.
I tried to pair him with the big pastel female for a while, but I'm scared to go to bed and leave him in there with her.
Well, you think she's going to eat him?
Exactly, man. That'd be a fucking snack for her.
Yeah, that really happens with ball python. I mean, it can happen, but it's a rare thing. My one friend just had his hognose. He like a $2,000 male. Female ate it this year.
Yeah, see, and I don't want to have that happen.
Well, with hognoses, that's a common thing, but it's not really that common with ball pythons. I mean, it can happen, but it's rare. I mean, I've been breeding snakes for 20 some years. I never had it happen.
And she's fed really well, you know that. It's just I don't want to take that chance.
Well, if she's not going to eat a rat, she's not going to eat another snake. I mean, I wouldn't think.
I wouldn't either, but the way my luck goes, I'd wake up in the morning, there'd be one snake in the enclosure where once there was two.
Yeah.
Or you'll have just one live and one dead. And you just kill
That's like he was saying. He's saying, I think she ate it. I don't think it escaped. I said, weigh her. And she was a lot heavier. Ate that male. I'll have to ask him what it was. Well, that won't be a lump because, I mean, the male snake is probably almost as long as she was. And I told him he's lucky because sometimes when that happens, the female dies too that ate that snake.
Well,
sometimes they both die.
That pastel could swallow that snake and still eat a rat afterwards.
Yeah.
She's fucking
How much is she
big.
weighing now?
I think Barchek had a video where the snake was eating its own tail. That
Yeah.
one time.
I'd have to look at the book, but I think the last I weighed her, she was like 3250, somewhere right in around there.
Oh, it's not that big.
It is when you're throwing a 700-gram snake at her.
I'll have to weigh my. She was at one point my the first snake we ever got, the normal. The one I told you I think is a Volta.
Volta.
Yeah. I think she's like 7,000 grams. Yeah, she's
That's
a big
probably
girl.
a Volta, because I can't see a ball python getting that big.
Yeah, I mean, she's 20 years old. 20-some years old.
Maybe.
Yeah. She's the one that laid eggs. She was a little over 3,000 grams, laid eggs, and she ate like a mouse 2 times, then stopped eating. And then she didn't eat for 10 months.
Wow.
And I threw a mouse in, waited 20 minutes, took it out, threw a rat in, and before that rat could hit the tub, it ate it. She didn't see mice, as a food item no more. They just got too small, and she would never take a rat before that. But the thing is, though, she went 10 months without eating, and like she really didn't lose no weight, and she didn't look sick or nothing, Especially after just laying eggs too. They used to get real thin looking. She didn't look bad. It was more like me saying to myself, man, she hasn't eaten really in 10 months. 2 mice in like 10 months. So that once a mouser, always a mouser, that's bullshit.
I don't know. I've never. I mean, Hilljack starts all his hatchlings he raises on mice.
It's easier.
That's the first thing he offers them. He takes them to the show. That's the last thing they eat when he takes them to the show. Is mice.
Yeah. See, I try to do rats because so many people, when I used to do the shows, you think I'll take a rat, and then they don't know if they want to buy it or not. So I try to get them on rats before I sell them, and it's most of them I can get on rats. Even without even using mice, but it is easier to get them on mice first.
You're good, Cole. It was just kind of a last minute deal, buddy.
Hey, Cole, what's up?
I don't know. I got pissed off at them ASFs and fed everything ASFs. I'm just hoping it don't come back to bite me in the ass.
Hey, they get hungry enough, they'll eat.
It's kind of the way I look at it. They ain't gonna starve to death. I
They
know
don't
the
get to
bloods
choose what they eat
won't.
out in the wild.
I know the bloods won't.
Yeah.
They're kind of like the burn. They'll eat any fucking thing.
So I saw one of Ken's videos where he's doing the substrate, like the vermiculite and that, and he's also using light grading. Now, if he squeezes that vermiculite out like you do when you lay the eggs in the vermiculite, he may be running his eggs a little bit dry. He got to wipe that vermiculite down a little bit more than what everybody says to do because he's using that light grading. If his eggs are sitting right on top of the vermiculite, they could wick some of that moisture up. So if he's going to do that, he's going to have to realize that he's going to have to go a little bit wetter because he's not, down on the vermiculite. So I don't know if he realized that or not.
A buddy of mine had a surprise clutch this year, and he didn't have anything ready. His incubator was outside in the shed because he just moved.
Yeah.
And he pulled his incubator inside, put a tub out, and he put 4 of the light diffusers on top of each other and put like 3/4 of an inch of water in it. I said you might have to add water as it goes on. Keep an eye on the water level. That's all.
See, that's kind of basically what I do is, I use a 6-quart Sterlite box. I put a piece of PVC tubing going across it. I zip tie to the light grate to hold it up out of the water. And I put one of those water bottles, those half liters that you get from like Walmart. I put one of those in there. That's all the water I use. And then I use Glad pressing stuff because my tubs don't seal real airtight, and it just holds the humidity in so much better. And I've been doing that for 20 years, and it works really well. I mean, the biggest thing you got to watch for is condensation. And if you start getting a lot of condensation on the Glad press and seal, you just tilt the box a little bit so it runs down the side instead of it drips, on the eggs. It runs, down to the side of the box and then down the side, Yeah. That's all I do. And it works. I mean, there's no guessing how wet your substrate got to be. And then, when I first started, I had perlite in my boxes, and I had it where you could actually see the water swishing around. And it's just like there was no need for the perlite, because if you splash your eggs, you're not going to kill your eggs by splashing water on them. It's when they're constantly wet that what kills them, like a drip. That's there's people that will spray their eggs because they're collapsing too fast because of it not being enough humidity. People will spray their eggs, and it doesn't hurt them. It's just when they're constantly wet, that's what's bad for an egg. The egg will go bad. But if you get a little splash on them and it just wipe it off real fast, your eggs are fine. So then I quit using the perlite.
KY and a couple other people bought these actual egg containers, and they're dished out like an egg is.
Yep, I've seen them.
And they had major issues with them.
Yeah.
Like to the point they quit using them and gave them away to people. They don't want bothered with them no more.
Yeah. Well, I just, like your eggs were stuck together. If I always try to separate my eggs, but like you can rip an egg if you catch it too late because they like glue themselves together. I use those things you get at Harbor Freight. Those little clip things that like comes in different colors, like a super small clamps. I'll put a couple of those in there just to hold the eggs from rolling around. But like yours weren't rolling. Yours were all stuck together. And the one that's going bad is the one that's right in the center.
Go figure.
Yeah, but I mean, you can leave it in there. If you have healthy eggs, it will resist mold from another egg like that. But I mean, I'll try to take it. If it goes bad, I'll try to take it out. But if I think it's going to rip or something, I'll just leave it in there.
I don't see where it would have picked up mold at. I mean, you see how my snakes are. No, my shit's all clean.
No, I mean, it will mold. I mean, when that egg starts to rot, it will start like growing mold on it and stuff. But the healthy eggs like resist it. I mean, it takes a while. But that egg will get all nasty and stuff, and then like all slimy, and then it will start growing mold. Just from like what's in it and stuff. It just, I mean, I already used sterile water and stuff before, and it doesn't matter. It's that they still will grow mold. Yeah. But what do you got? 7 more weeks to go, something like that. Your eggs are close to hatching.
Glad they're at your house, not mine, because I'd be one of them dickheads that's there every day opening up the incubator, looking at them. What's going on in here today?
Well, I did it once because I wanted to see if that egg was growing veins or not, and it wasn't. I mean, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. and you had the circle, but it was like a pretty big circle, which I thought, I've seen it a lot of times where you don't hardly see any veins in an egg, but you see some, but it's just like not really strong. And then you give it a few days and you check it again and they get stronger looking. Well, that one there just went bad. I've seen that happen too.
It happens.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to give that female like a week or so, and then I'm going to
Hello,
offer her
Rick.
food. Because I tried to offer her food today, and she didn't take it.
Yeah, I'd give her some. Yeah, you don't want to start like a habit. Like you want to give her, at least 4 days. If she doesn't eat, wait like 4 days or something, or even a week. I mean, she doesn't start for a week. It's not going to hurt her because
No,
she
not
just
really.
went through. She just went through some stress laying eggs. So sometimes it takes them, a couple of weeks to get back on feed. But hell, she laid early enough where she could breed for you again. Come November, she can start again because I know how y'all feed her.
Yeah.
So you get her weight back on her. She could, she may go again. Same, this year after just laying.
Zelda,
She
what's up?
was big snake.
Yeah, I think the
Hey,
last
Zelda,
time I
what's
weighed
up, man?
her, she was probably like 2,800 grams.
Yeah.
Hello, International.
Zelda, question for you. It'd be cheaper for me to cash app you money and you pick up a Hot Wheels car over there than what it would be for me to ship it to you, correct? It's kind of what I'm thinking. I send you $10, you go pick up a Hot Wheels car at Walmart for $3 or something.
Yeah, the only thing it would be is if he's looking for something that they don't have over there.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, see, like say there's certain models that are only available in certain countries. That's why people ship stuff around back and forth.
That makes sense.
I mean, if you do ship it media, like you're selling a book, that stuff's pretty cheap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
If you don't ship it first class, then it won't be as expensive. It'll take longer, but
That's cool because I have a couple of little Hot Wheels Christine cars. I don't know how happy the wife would be with me parting with them because she bought me them for an anniversary gift. But
I don't know.
oops.
I was gonna say, I guess you didn't appreciate that, did you?
Oops.
Yeah, we're doing good, man. Yeah, I saw Thompson lost the race, huh, Zelda? Thompson's RC. I know I
It was
won
kind of
one.
ironic. I got my first clutch and Hilljack got his first clutch of the year the same day.
Yeah.
That's good.
His first clutch is lavender, whatever the hell it takes to make dreamsicles.
Yeah, lavender albino and a pied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing you're working on, ain't it?
Well, I don't do the lavender albinos. I just do albino and a pied.
Ken has the lavender pod.
Yeah. Well, that's different, I think, than Never Albino.
I don't know. I'm new to this ball python shit.
Yeah.
You know that. Dude, who got my retics messaged me the other day, told me if I wanted them back, I could have them and their enclosures back for $3,000.
Yeah. Did you sell them or trade them?
Traded them and lost my ass on it. That pairing, there's the potential that she could throw the blue-eyed leucistic retic, and that's like $20,000.
Yeah.
But my issue was my 4-year-old running around, and
Yeah.
yep, the male had to go. Female was chill as hell. The male had to fucking go.
Either that or get bigger locks, huh?
It wasn't even the locks. It was he was striking the 1/4-inch plexiglass and bowing it out like 1.5 inches, 2 inches.
Oh, yeah.
And that's head height for my 4-year-old that was running around. You know what I mean?
It's like, bait.
15-foot snake that weighs 65 pounds. That 4-year-old has no chance.
Yeah, it's like going like, oh, Mobley is running around. Mobley.
You know where my chair set's at? I was looking right there where the rat containers at, where them enclosures were, and I was watching that glass bow out about 1 inch every time. Like, yeah, this gotta go. I mean, damn, I wouldn't want that 15-footer to break through and grab me by the head with her alone, a 4-year-old.
It's gonna be colder tomorrow.
Good.
It was, you know what? It was too hot to do anything today.
It was nasty out there today.
I sat outside with the dogs and then come back in for a little bit, took a nap, then went back out this evening.
Did you
Sat
read
out
the
there.
message, Morbid?
What?
The message Zelda said on the chat.
Western Union. All right.
So what happened? I saw a couple posts today about something about Anheuser-Busch, something about their beer. What happened? You know?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Yeah, they said something about on the last show. Somebody said something about a Bud Light. I guess something happened or something.
I don't know.
Probably somebody. You know how everything now, everybody's having problems with things on bottles, things on teams. They're going to say that the Coca-Cola polar bears are bad.
Yeah.
You know, it's demeaning because they don't drink Coke, they drink Pepsi.
So Coke, I guess, is a big thing down south. I mean, around here, I think there's more Pepsi drinkers than Coke. I mean, there's a lot of people here that drink Coke also. But it's like Pepsi is bigger, like in Pennsylvania, I think. Maybe not by
Zelda says
not by
you can
much.
send him $100. It'll be fine.
What?
No, he says 10 or 20. He says Hot Wheels are hot over there.
Apparently. Christ, if they're $100 a piece, I'll send you a whole bunch of them.
Where's he at?
Indonesia.
I know when I was in the Navy, over in Europe, the big thing to trade over there is if we had Zippo lighters. I mean, they'd trade you anything for a Zippo lighter over there.
Yeah.
And if you had the ship's name on it, that was even better.
Yeah.
Sounds good for me, man. Just be a little bit. I got to get back to work here because I owe Mr. Lynch a shit ton of money right now.
Is that the Lynch from the beer company? No.
No, Mr. Lynch of the reptile company.
Yeah. He says I gotta pay him or he's gonna lynch me.
He must have saw my shirt, huh?
Yeah, apparently.
My reptile shirt. Tell Morbid, you did good. How many months did you have that female? The Firefly?
What? 5 months?
And she already lay eggs for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now watch.
You can pay him with egg money, huh?
Just think how good you did. Just think if she ovulated last year, and I still bred her, and watch, you get 4 eggs that are Het Desert Ghosts. That could be. I just think they could also be Super Pastel, Fire, and G, Het Desert Ghosts. That'd be some bright, because what I bred, I think, to her last year or 2 years ago. Maybe it was last year too.
She held the
Wow.
sperm.
I'm glad
is-
the eggs are at your house so you can figure this out.
Yeah. The thing is, if you breed a snake after she ovulates, she can retain sperm. Because whenever those eggs come down, they say it brings everything with it, sperm, everything. So I guess when they retain sperm is when you breed them after they ovulate.
Yeah, because I know Barchek, he's all of a sudden he opens up something, he goes, I don't know what the heck this is. It's not what I bred to it. But then he goes, oh,
Yep.
shoot. Maybe it was from last time.
I guess we shall find out.
Yeah. Yeah, if there's any Enchi in there, huh? Because you didn't breed no Enchi.
No, not to that one, because the only male that I put to any of these females was the banana or the dragonfly. So it'd either be banana or pinstripe.
Yeah. That would be a big bonus, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, for both of us.
If you got some Het Desert Ghost females that had like 4 or 5 genes. I still have the Firefly left I'm gonna get rid of. Probably sometime in the summer. Because she may lay.
George still ain't answered me back yet. He asked me how
Yeah.
much he wanted cash outright. I told him $500, and he just like never answered.
I mean, I could always use rats.
Well, he's worried about that right now, which I understand his point. If he was feeding ball pythons, he would have no problem with the rats, but he got that 12-foot fucking berm that he just got,
Yeah,
and he's got to feed it rats.
yeah.
So naturally, he's worried about producing enough rats to feed his ball python collection plus the Burmese, that he should be feeding rabbits at the very least at 12 foot long. He wants me to get into raising rabbits for him, but it's like, dude, you got property. Go build a cage outside, get yourself a couple of females, a male, and breed your own rabbits and be done with it.
Yep, yeah. Or like you said, get them off the Amish.
Yeah. That's what I was doing. I'd go pay $5 for a 7 or 8 month old rabbit. You can't breed a rabbit and raise it 7 or 8 months under $5.
Right.
Believe me, I know my female would eat fucking 2 or 3 of them a week. He just posted a picture. He has a female,
You can leave them out. They were out a lot
big
today.
female that he just fed a 65-pound hog to.
Wow.
Dude, that's a big fucking snake.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, Zelda. I mean, damn, 65-pound pig. That's a pretty good sized pig.
Yeah. I mean, how my Great Pyrenees, she's only 76 pounds and she's a big dog.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a huge snake. That's only like, what, 10 pounds less than my dog. And she's a big dog.
Good thing Prairie only eats twice a year.
How do they clean up that mess whenever it goes?
Mm-mm. No, I'd take my big snakes outside and my wife would clean up the mess when they go. She was so happy to see them go.
Yeah. And when they let loose, you know it too. I know one went, I was at the reptile show one time, and once those big snakes went, and you smelled it through the whole show. It was bad.
Absolutely, especially if they're feeding them chicken.
Yeah, I don't know what they were feeding them, but it was bad.
Dude, if you're feeding chickens, it will smell like your septic tank backed up into your house. In fact, a few years back, probably, I don't know, 4 years ago, I made a deal. I traded a retic for a Burmese and a few ball pythons and stuff. And there was a male clown ball python in there that Hilljack wanted. And I took the deal and traded Hilljack like 3 or 4 days go by, and my retic took a shit in the dude's fucking enclosure, and he messaged me. He's like, "You didn't tell me you were feeding chickens." I'm like, "Well, you asked me if it was eating, and I said yes, and I showed you a bulge, and you were happy. You know what?"
You hungry?
Must have been the feathers gave it away. Huh?
Dude, it's nasty, man. It's just so wrong.
Ugly, I said stop.
I fed chickens one time, and I will never do it again. It's one of them lingering smells. If it goes to the bathroom and say it's 2:30 in the morning and you're asleep in bed and you wake up, you're not going back to bed until you clean that enclosure out and air the house off.
A little gassy.
I guess they're having an Easter egg hunt down at the fire hall on Saturday
Which fire hall?
down here in Salzburg.
I'm good at finding Easter eggs. They just get mad and knock all the little kids over.
I guess Zelda said he'll talk to you. He'll talk to you on Instagram.
Yeah. All I do is let little man loose, and he brings me the bag of candy.
Remember the one year Easter fell on April Fool's Day. Remember that?
No.
Yeah, I told Pam's daughter to go out in the yard and find the Easter eggs. I didn't put none out there. It was April Fool's Day.
Yeah, I remember my sister when she was younger, and we lived in an apartment, and they decided to hide the eggs inside the apartment somewhere, and they didn't find all the eggs. But then after a while,
Then you found them.
Yeah, it's like every time, and it was in a closet where the towels were. You know, when you come out of the shower, and you'd come out of the shower and you'd go like, "Wait a minute, I just showered. What's that smell?" You know, it's like, and then I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm like, I'm gonna find this egg, and yeah, I found it.
Misfit, how you doing tonight, hon? Hope all's well, anyhow.
What's up, Misfit?
There's somebody in that group that keeps giving them girls all kind of shit, and I keep going over there and trying to poke the bear, but he don't ever want to poke back. Apparently, I ain't found the right set of buttons for him yet, but give me time, I will find them buttons.
So what kind of beer did Bobby buy?
Miller Lite.
Just tell me drink it all. He won't know.
I texted him a little while ago, told him I was drinking his beer. It was beer 30 at my house. If he wanted any to come down. I think there's like 4 left in the cooler, so he's out of luck. If he does pull in the driveway, I'm going out and grabbing 3 of them, leaving them 1.
Or maybe he just wanted to get rid of them. That's why he dropped them off.
I don't think so.
No,
No.
he got occupied somewhere else.
Ah,
Which I don't understand that. You wouldn't think he'd go far in that car with the plastic taped over the back window and
You know, we're talking about the person that got a DUI on the quad. And he broke his neck on a quad too.
wonder
yeah,
if was-
he almost got impaled into an oak tree that day.
They hit the guardrail.
He went over the guardrail and they dug him out of
Yeah.
an oak tree.
Him and-
I
who was on the
I
back?
know over
Nate?
Here, we had some kids a while back.
I forget who was on the back of that.
Nate.
Some kids out here. They were on a canal bank and they flipped over into the canal
Wow.
and they were trapped underneath. By the time the guard that was out there in the area that found them, they didn't survive. They drowned because
Oh, he was. Yeah, they were out in the woods riding quads to try to stay out of trouble and not go to the bars. And they were crossing the roads, and the one road they crossed, they just oiled and chipped it, and he slid into the guardrail, broke his neck, got a DUI on a quad. Trying
there
to.
was that one guy that got a DUI on a lawnmower
Yeah,
because the wife took away the keys and he said he wanted more beer and he said I'm still gonna. He was driving to the store with the lawnmower. And the cop pulled him over. Where are you going? I'm going to get some beer. Well, I think you've already had enough, buddy.
There's out there in Clarksburg where that happened at.
yeah. I remember that. Bob and Dee was living in Florida. I get a phone call like 12:30 in the morning. I was down in Pittsburgh. It was on a weekend. And she's panicking. She's in Florida saying, he broke his neck. I was nowhere, in the area. I was clear down Pittsburgh.
Yeah, people do dumb things on them quads and end up getting paralyzed or who knows what else.
Well, I mean, my neighbors on the stuff he's done, I could write a book and make a good bit of money on it.
Yeah, no shit. You and me both. You write the first book, I'll write the second book. You can call it the first 20 years, I'll call it the second 20.
Yeah, I've seen some stupid shit they did. You know Jimmy Simpson?
Yeah.
Yeah, he lived where he lived when he lived in the Woodlands.
Yep.
Well, he, Bobby sometimes parks his car in his backyard. And I was getting my garage done, and they, the block done in one spot where it was bad. So we jacked the ceiling up, and they took the corner of my garage, the block out to redo it. So there's this big hole in my garage. Jimmy Simpson sees it. He's thinking Bobby come home drunk. He went to hit the brake, hit the gas, went through my garage.
Jimmy's 21st birthday, man. Remember the old Missions Motor Inn that used to be out on Route 30 right there where Sharky's is at? That long, skinny hotel room that used to be there?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. We tore that place up.
Well, there's another hotel there now, but it's, they tore that place down.
Yeah, it's a Hilton or something.
Yeah,
Holiday. One of them big
Yeah.
fancy brands.
Well, the real bad part of it, they used to get by these. What the hell were they? These little SUVs they used to buy, Suzuki
Samurai.
Samurais. Yeah, and like Bobby, he had his jacked up so high in the air he couldn't even get it in his garage.
Fucking thing, 4 tires stacked side by side were bigger than the whole fucking vehicle.
He had to flatten his tires to get that thing in the garage, and they would go down the coal mines and gas wells. Yeah, and then try to cross the river down there with these things when the water was low.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know how many times those guys walked home from down there. Him cooking, I think it was 4th of July or something, Labor Day or one of those holidays in the summer. He has the 3-legged Weber out. Can't find the lighter fluid for the charcoal, so he uses used motor oil. And he's cooking out at this restaurant now. He's cooking hot dogs and hamburgers, and you can still smell the oil burning off. And he's cooking already with it because they're all drinking. And he asked me, do you want a hamburger? I'm like, no, I'm going to Sheets.
Yeah, there were some cookouts down here that he tried pulling that this summer. It's like, dude, man, you got to let that shit burn off for a little while, buddy. Yeah, I know it's 22-stroke gas, but man, that shit got to burn off a little bit, buddy. Let some coals build up before we start cooking on the fire.
And the one day, Jimmy was cooking, and they had the grill like in their driveway. And from my house, I saw a big fireball go up in the air. I go up there, Jimmy has all the hair singed off of it. Yeah, you don't use gasoline, to get your charcoal going. I mean, some of the shit those guys did, it's surprising they're still alive,
I don't know. Bobby wants to bring the gator down here, and Jimmy's like, "Oh, you can't leave it down there. If you're going to take it down there, I don't want it beat up and misused. Load it full of firewood and drive it up the road and bring it home." It's like, well, Jesus Christ, all we want to use it for is to drag the shit out of the woods and load it in a pickup truck and take it to your house. I don't know if that gator would make it one trip from my house to his house up the road with a full load of firewood in the bed.
Yeah. Now, I saw his older brother was up there like yesterday and tonight. Bill, his oldest brother. I don't know if you know Bill or not. He's the oldest one.
Is that the stepbrother?
Oh, yeah. He used to be a big weightlifter.
Yeah.
I tell you what, he was huge, and when he quit all that stuff, he has a lot of health problems now.
I bet.
Yep. I mean, he set records and stuff lifting weights. I mean, he's about as tall as Bobby. They're all like the same height, and I mean, he was, he got big, fast.
Now that you mention it, yeah, they are all a bunch of like sawed off midgets with no necks.
Yeah, the only one that was different was Chris. They're all built the same. Bill, Bob, and Jim. Chris was the taller, thinner one.
Well, the other brother told him he's allowed to use that white pickup as long as he don't leave the woodlands with it, because it ain't legal. It's just
Right.
hauling firewood, you know.
Right. Yeah, I heard him out there talking. Because I was out in the dog kennel tonight, and I heard, I could tell it was something like Bill's voice, and I saw him yesterday. So I thought, he's probably still there.
I mean, we've been hauling a lot of wood in Bobby's car, and like that car is not built to haul the firewood that we've been hauling in that car.
He's not. I know a guy that I don't know if you know Ming or not. Owns Aquatic World down in Pittsburgh. He had a little red Honda, and we would get our rodent feed out this place called Mr. Feeds out in Butler. And Ming would put like 20, 30 bags of rodent feed in that little Honda, and he busted the struts on it. And Bobby's gonna do the same to that car. He's rough on vehicles.
He was here the other night. There was 3 sticks of fucking walnut here that were, I don't know, 38 inches in diameter. We cut it up and we split it, stacked it in the back seat and in the trunk. And I needed to go to Salzburg. And the plan when we were talking about it was to go to his house, unload the firewood, then go to Salzburg. And we ended up at Milford's house before I even realized where the fuck he was going. Like, dude, we're supposed to go to your house and unload this shit before we go to Salzburg. Does it really make a difference? Yeah, you got a few thousand pounds in the back seat of the car. It needs to go get unloaded.
Yeah. I saw him a couple days ago unloading wood out of it. I was going somewhere. I can't remember where I was going. Probably over Greensburg, because I went to Greensburg. I saw him out front unloading it.
Links in the chat somewhere if you want to hop up here. But yeah, we cut them 3 8-foot sticks up and hauled them up to his house using that little car instead of just bringing that white truck down here and making one trip in the truck and being done with it. You know what I mean?
I don't get it. I mean, he's going to screw that car up when he doesn't have to. The truck's there, He just don't want to put no gas in it, I guess.
The last gas that was put in it, I put in it. It was a 5-gallon can I had down here.
Wonder what the hell he's going to do with that lawnmower.
I have no idea.
Yeah. It needed blades and one pulley, and you can get the pulley for it at Erie Bearing up in Indiana. Well, it's called something else. It's called something international or something like that now. They changed the name of it. But I know it's in this industrial park right where that pharmaceutical warehouse is up there.
Before you get the Pierces, make the right and go up that way.
Yeah. And I told him, I said, they have like a whole bunch of pulleys there. I said, if they don't have it, I'll get it in the book for you, because he couldn't get it. So I was cutting the grass, so he just like blew it off, and now the thing won't start because he let it sit.
Yep.
That's the worst thing you can do is let something sit like that, And now they can't, now it doesn't start. So it's probably carburetor related.
I don't know. I tried to start that van yesterday and it still won't fucking start.
Huh. You sure it's not that ballast resistor?
I have no idea. I have no fucking idea. I drove it to where it sets. I took the key out of it and put the key on the fucking center console and didn't try to start it until you come down and we put the fucking jump pack on it and tried to start it and it wouldn't do shit.
It was like 20 degrees below zero that day. With that wind chill. That was cold as shit that day. That's when we lost the power.
Yep. And which after the last couple of days digging through that van looking for an air pump or fix a flat, there's like 8 fucking car batteries in that van that are charged off of that one solar panel.
Oh yeah. Huh. So what's it got a solar panel hooked up to some type of controller? And
okay, you know them little aluminum boxes I give you?
Yeah.
There's like 6 of them in there that are jumpered together. And 1 or 2 of them little black boxes, and I'm not an electrician. I didn't take it apart, and I'm not taking it apart. The only thing I want to do is like get that van running enough to move it over a little bit closer to the house. And I'm going to jump like 4 sets of these that are on the roof into the inlet in that van and just keep power going to them batteries and run some inverters off of it.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, if you want to come down and look at it and see how because that's how he rigged that system, right there's the perfect example, because it ain't been fucked with. It ain't been touched. I opened the back doors up, looked at it, and shut the fucking back doors.
Yeah. It is. Batteries are coming down in price as the lithium ones, they're down to like $400 for a 100 milliamp one, and those you can discharge them almost the whole way down to like almost like zero. Where the other ones, when you start getting down like halfway, you're gonna start damaging the battery. So I'm thinking about doing that for that incubator.
Well, her sister wants to set this place back up for solar, and I'm trying to talk her into getting one of them Tesla battery systems.
Yeah,
because
those are expensive.
Yes, but they claim it only takes 3 of these panels to run your house with that battery system, and anything you produce that you don't use, the power company got to buy back. Okay.
Yeah.
If it only takes 3 panels, look at all the panels we got.
Yeah.
Look at all the extra money that would come out of that. You know what I mean?
The guy I bought my trailer off of, I mean, he had a huge house, and he had this Tesla panels. He had like eight or 9 of them in his house to run, like his house, his garage, and all that stuff. I mean, this guy, he worked, I don't know what he did. He worked from home. He had a really nice place. But the money he got into that system, he will never, ever break even. He was telling me like how much he had and stuff. And he said to me, he says, if you want to look at it, you come up. Because I told him, I was thinking about doing some stuff, He says, you come up, look, He had the Hardy, that live wire, the electric bike. He had the Tesla car, and he had the Tesla packs on his house, and solar panels like everywhere. He says it runs his house completely, everything. And he has an apartment above his garage. It ran that too, and his garage. But he was telling me how much those Tesla panels, they were like $8,000 or something like that. I mean, they were like pretty expensive. And he had a bunch of them. I mean, he's really, in case like the power grid goes down, because there's no way he's ever going to break even by doing that, by the money he has into that stuff. But
The
he told
thing
me
I
that,
don't
that Harley
understand
Davidson.
is I don't understand why her dad put so much money into the solar panels. When on cloudy days there for a while, he had to have the gas motor with the alternators outside, and you've seen that setup that he has running
Yeah.
to make power for the house. When he could have set up some type of generation station on this creek right here that never fucking goes dry and had a
Yeah.
constant flow of power. You know what I mean? If he was smart enough to figure the solar out, why didn't he just do the hydro thing and do it off the creek that was in the backyard?
Yeah. Well, there's another way of like heating your house. You got to dig down so deep, and you get that heat, and it's not much heat, but like a heat pump doesn't require much heat.
No,
It can
it's like
magnify the
52
heat,
degrees or something.
right? And it can magnify. You can a heat pump will work when it's 32 degrees outside. It's
Yep.
not real efficient, but so I mean, there's this. I forget what they call it. Is it thermal energy or they have a name for it? But yeah, that you go down like so deep. Yeah, probably just like drilling a well.
Yeah, Ken does that shit. I'll be right back. But that's what he does. Because me and him talked about from where our upper spring is, we can gravity flow it through one of them systems through our house. And he says he set me up with a heating system for like, he said it probably cost me like $2,800 or something out of pocket to set up that heating system.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What you do? Go get another beer.
Yeah, Bobby's down to one. Here shortly, he'll be down to none.
That's what Ken does. Those heating systems.
That's what he used to do. Now he does lawn care. Apparently, he has the knowledge to do those. I just don't understand why he don't do it no more. I don't know.
Yeah.
We got 8 viewers, but nobody's active in the chat. I wonder what's up with that. Fucking chickens are going crazy.
I can hear them.
Take a couple of roosters up there to your house. That way Bobby and everybody gets up at the crack of dawn. How about one of you hop up on the panel? Cook for lunch. Holy hell, what time is it there? $12 in the afternoon. Holy shit.
Wow.
I don't know. She got me back on the fucking Yellowstone kick here today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When's the new series come out? The second part of this year.
I don't know. She got me up to the first episode on the third series is where I'm at on the Yellowstone part of it.
You still got a ways to go.
I don't know. I watched all the rest of it last month. I just got to start over.
Yeah.
Roadhog. I imagine it's Arizona. I just haven't checked yet, man. I run this on my phone, and my phone sucks. If I try to check my messages while I'm doing this, it freezes up. So I'll get to it. Well, hell, if I go dig in the back bedroom, I could find some old Hot Wheels cars that ain't ever been opened. Send us some Hot Wheels from the 70s.
Your chickens are going crazy.
Oh, always, man. I'm surprised the dude that bought the Ryder's house don't come over here with a shotgun and just start blasting them at night, because he gets up early. That man gets up like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning.
When did he move?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I think Sandy said it was like, Sandy said it was like 2.5, 3 years ago that Ryder moved out of there.
Wow. I wonder why he moved. Did he go south or?
No, he's still around. I seen him a week or so ago out in the dollar store down there in Salford.
Huh. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Dude, that female blood's getting this like burnt Chevy orange color to her.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, she's like getting really good looking. Welcome back, Moon.
Hey, how's it going? I've been here.
You have to Google what happened with Anheuser-Busch recently.
Did the horses die?
I didn't hear anything about it.
I saw a couple posts. Yeah, I saw a couple posts, and then that last live, somebody made a comment in there about Bud Light.
You know how it is. Sometimes people put posts and they're not even real.
Was that
They
on the
get
live that I tagged you in on?
Yeah.
Oh, that was Iron Dog's thing.
Yeah. I mean, there was somebody wrote something there, and then I saw earlier on Facebook, somebody said that Anheuser-Busch lost more beer drinkers today than something like made it sound like it was like a lot, like something major happened.
Well, it's a holiday. You know, they're trying to be Christians.
Maybe Anheuser-Busch come out to be a Biden supporter.
Maybe. I mean, something happened.
Or maybe they found out they moved it to China, the brewery.
Everything else
It's
is
made in
moving.
Taiwan now.
Be like Rolling Rock. No longer brewed in Lake True. Not that it mattered. That was a beer I never could fucking stand.
What, by Light?
Rolling Rock.
Rolling Rock. I like it if you had it. It had to be really cold because it got skunky real fast.
Hey, hello, Laura.
Oh, wow. Maybe that might be it. You need to come up on the panel. This way everybody knows who you are. She's a sweetheart.
Yep.
You know, the last time me and her were on a panel together, some lady from Australia come in and we watched the sun come up over there.
I remember
Was that
that.
Fluff? Yeah, that one must have been Fluff. Probably
I remember
Fluff.
that. I was on it that time.
Yep. Which I totally dropped the ball there. I should have been outside videotaping the sun coming up here too. Because about the time it went, you know what I mean? About the time it went down over there, it was coming up over here.
Yeah.
Who's watching what in the background?
Is somebody in the backstage?
No, I hear like somebody
Oh, I hear
TV in the background.
I got
Oh,
headphones in.
must have been my phone.
But somebody said they were going to come up on the panel. I thought maybe they might be in the backstage area.
No, she ain't back there yet. She's taking her doggies out to do their business.
Well, I'm gonna go there, Morbid. You guys have a good one.
All right, Moon.
Take
I'll
it easy,
catch
guys.
you on your live stream in the morning if I'm up.
Yeah, I'll probably be about 11 my 11 a.m., 12 my time. Take it easy, everybody in the chat. Bye, Laura. Bye, everybody else. Bye,
Hey, see you.
Take it easy.
Good night, Moon. Moon's a good dude.
Say yes, you want it.
Sure.
I was surprised you were back at the time you were back from taking that lizard down and dropping it off.
Yeah, I left like 7, a little bit like 10 after 7 in the morning, and I was back. What time was it? Like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock? No, maybe later than that because I met him at 11. It was probably 3 o'clock. I got back.
It was around 3:30 or so when you messaged me and said you were
Yeah.
home.
Yeah. Well, I met him halfway. So it was like a 4-hour drive down, 4-hour drive back. Charleston, West Virginia.
Me and Sean McCurdy made that same trip one night. It was like midnight here. We got to go pick up a samurai. We're going to West Virginia. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that was an adventure. I was already drunk, and I talked him into buying a 30-pack for the ride down there. Got 2 gallons of shine while we were down there to get the fucking samurai. Ended up with 1.5 gallons whenever we got back here.
So I used to do that on a bike on those hot summer nights. We go out riding, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, no traffic.
Yep.
I take my gun with me because we end up because we would just go right or left. We'd get lost, and sometimes we would end up in some pretty shitty neighborhoods.
Yep.
So I'd have my 9 on me. Never had to use it, but
It's always nice
better.
to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Yeah, I'd had that, and I had clip in it and a extra clip with the black talents in them. Yeah, we did a lot of riding, late at night, no traffic, all over Pittsburgh. We just keep on turning till we recognize where we were again.
I don't know. I keep my white ass out of Pittsburgh.
We didn't end up like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning down like Braddock and stuff. There's some pretty bad places.
Yeah, I'm good. Dude,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned, they're like dogs, man. They can look at me and know, and I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I know we'd stop at a few places, and my friend recognized where we were at. He'd be like, "Don't put your bike in neutral in case we had to take off fast. Just keep it in gear." We would stop at a red light, keep it in gear. It's like, oh shit.
Fucking my oldest boy is in Children's Hospital. He's 19 now. And he was in Children's Hospital. He had a collapsed aorta valve. And one time down there, we were staying at the hospital. I got up, not allowed to smoke on hospital property. So I walked my ass down across the street off the hospital property. I'm smoking my cigarette, and I look up the street. There's people looking at me, and I look down the street. There's people looking at me. I look at my watch. It's like 3 a.m. Like a couple more hits off my cigarette, threw it on the ground, snuffed it out, went back in. She's like, "I'm surprised you're back as quick as you are." Yeah, I'm good, and I'm probably not going outside after dark to have another cigarette again while we stay here.
Another ride we did. We go be 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. We go down to Mount Washington, the overlooks. It'd be 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and there'll still be a bunch of people up there. Like it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like they that area like never goes to sleep.
The wife's been binge watching Perfect Strangers.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I just watched the show. It was on Peacock. It was called Bel Air. It's based off the Prince of Bel Air, but it's like the adult version of it. It was actually pretty good if you ever watched that show.
I've been wondering about it. I've seen it there. I just never actually.
Yeah, it's like it tells him like why he went to live with his uncle, from Philadelphia and stuff, like what happened, and it's it's like they swear and stuff in it because it's like what was it, Netflix or whatever channel made it, and like the other show was made for TV, and this is more like made for like an HBO or something, So it was actually pretty good, like because I watched that show before. I mean, even the people's names in the show, they're all the same names. Will Smith. I mean, so it's off of that show. Ugh.
Yeah.
And like his uncle that got him out of trouble, and he went and lived with his uncle that was like the lawyer, and he was running for DA. Yeah, Phil, and he got in trouble over it. Yeah. Shit, I need a shave. I haven't shaved in a few days.
Me too. It's been like 5 years.
It's probably been a week for me. Maybe a little longer than a week. Ugh. When you're retired, you don't worry about that stuff. I even forget what day it is sometimes. I mean, every day for me is Saturday besides Sunday because shit closes early on Sunday. And then around here, around here, all the restaurants are closed on Monday for some reason. It's like everything's closed around here on Monday. Papa Sal's, Clem's, they're all closed.
Do you notice the difference between food quality between Fox's and Salzburg and Fox's and New Ely?
Why is one better than the other?
Yeah, Salzburg is way better than New Ely.
Oh yeah. We go to that place, Ioni's, whatever it's called, Ioni's. There's one in Delmont, and there's one like on 982 in Derry. They got the fire, the wood fire pizza,
like a brick oven.
Yeah. And then they have specials. The one in Delmont has specials. I think Mondays and Tuesdays.
Last pizza I ordered to come from Delmont was from Premier Pizza.
Premier? I don't even know where that's at.
Top of the hill on 66. You know where Delmont Sporting Goods is?
I know where those gas stations are.
Okay,
the Sunoco and all that, where you can turn go
across
towards that
the
Apple,
street, across the street from Sunoco,
where the S&T Bank is.
behind S&T Bank, is
Yeah.
where
Okay.
the gun shop is.
Okay, I remember that gun shop now. Yeah.
Premier Pizza is like right in front of S&T Bank, but not as far back as the gun shop.
Is their pizza good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a good pizza there.
So I like Permani's pizza. They have
Never
like they have specials where you get their big pizza, the large, 3 toppings on it, a pitcher of pop, and a salad. It's like $22. No, it might be cheaper than that. If you get it 10 wings, it comes to like $23. That's not a bad deal.
No. Christ, it's like $38 for a meat lover's pizza from Fox's in Salzburg to get it delivered out here.
Wow.
It's for Big Daddy, loaded up.
Yeah, she always gets it from that. What's it called? John's in Salzburg, across the street.
Never had theirs.
Where the old pizza shop used to be. I can't remember what the hell it was called.
Oh, what was it? Pizza Larry's back in the day. Then it went to Sorella's.
Yeah, Chirella's. Yeah. I mean, shit. Pizza, Roy, like you said, Roy went up in price for like all it is.
Yeah.
Flour, a little bit of sauce, and some cheese, and then whatever toppings.
All right, let's see how you do this one.
We
Okay, let me show you. Look, these are smooth feet. You have to move.
For the most part, we buy the ready-made pizzas at Walmart, the Walmart brand pizzas, like up in the deli section, and just buy a bunch of extra toppings and do it ourselves. Where'd you go, Laura?
Man, this pup we got, man, he's pretty smart for being a mutt. She buys these puzzle games for him, and I'm like, he figures them out like really fast.
That's cool.
Yeah, I put one on my my Facebook page of him doing it. She just got a new one for him. He just did it in like less than a minute. Yeah, it's supposed to be level 2. Like you got to move things and flip things open and stuff, and like he's pretty. I mean, he's 4 months old. He's like I picked him out when we got him, because he was so alert, and like he figures like, you know, when you do something, you got his total attention. That's when you really teach a dog something, when you got their attention. And
Yep.
he's, I mean, for him, just being a mutt, I mean, he's actually a pretty smart dog. I mean, the Great Pyrenees, she's not that smart. She just doesn't give a shit. You tell her to do something, she just sits there and looks at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna have to put those locks on it because that was too quick.
Yeah. I'm just curious to see what the hell comes out of this lesser this year, she goes, because Big D bred her to like 4 different males.
Yeah, you may not know.
Before I got her one.
Yeah, that might be something you don't know. Some of those snakes, you may have to wait and breed them to figure out what the hell they are.
I mean, he sent me the information on what he paired to her, but still, it just like, wow.
Yeah, some stuff is so similar, it's hard to tell sometimes.
Are you done already? Are you serious? Did you get them all? You want to try it over?
She won't do that.
Try?
Did you get them all?
Oh, I found one. Oh.
You're more than welcome to come on anytime you want. You know that. If you need the link again, if you can't find it in the chat, just say so, Laura. I'll repost it.
One more.
He tries to lift the other ones out because he's so used to them, flipping and stuff. He thinks there's stuff underneath of them too.
Oh, God. Yeah, this is crazy.
Oh. I can get that female blood out and show you, but she took down 3 small ASFs today, so I don't want to fuck with her.
Yeah.
And you know how cameras are. These phones never pick up the colors.
Oh, I know. It's hard to catch cowers a lot of times.
I'm telling you, man, she's got this beautiful, like, burnt Chevy orange color that's coming in, and I absolutely love it because I love that Chevy orange color. It just, like, back around the back of her tail, it reminds me of, like, a dirty big block, you know?
Hello.
Come on, you stupid phone.
Yeah, you stupid phone. Hey, my
Damn
left
right.
arm. I need a massage. Oh wait, let's see if we can. I'm just sitting here. Off. Here we go. Got me some olives.
Yeah.
Yummy. I don't know why I like these olives at night.
I don't do olives at all.
Drive. Ugh. Oh, really? These are, I don't know. I got addicted to these. They're Greek. Hi, Lynch.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I don't do olives, but I do pickled beets.
Oh, I like those too. We were eating them the other day. Nice fan, huh?
Oh, I love my pickled beets.
This is my craft room. There's my other camcorder. I always say camcorder. Webcam. Near. I need to go to the grocery store, but we went out to eat, and then my husband didn't want to go, so I'm like, okay, I got nothing. I got no meat. Well, I got stuff in the freezer, but doing all that at midnight. Got ashes all over my desk.
Well, what'd you go and do that for?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm more comfortable to sit on around here.
Look at the attention hog behind me.
Oh, I know. They look like my dog. He's so cute. He looked at you too. His eyes rolled like,
No, dickhead. Go lay down.
Oh, Daddy, I want some loving. Oh, yeah, that's what my dog does. Paying too much attention to the computer. Cute. Solo. Howdy. Solo's on vacation.
Hi, Solo.
I want to have a vacation. Red Solo cup. I know, puppy kisses.
Yeah, puppy kisses ain't so fun when they're like 8-year-old healers that wait until you're sound asleep and get you in your ear.
Oh, you know what? Let's see.
Yeah, somebody got another link open.
Hold on, I was
Yeah, I
just
can
gonna
hear it.
say. Hold on, let me turn my TV down. Cause I got you on TV too. Here it is. Damn, I'm gonna ruin the shirt. Where's my freaking remote? Alright. Because I can see up there better. I had you up there and I was chit-chatting with Cole and everybody over there and linking up and all that jazz.
So how's the stuff been going with Up in the Air lately?
I don't know. He was in there a minute ago saying he got 100 new subscribers.
I don't know. I like him. I like Cole, and I like everybody. I try to get along with everybody, but that disrespectful shit needs to stop.
Yeah, I like him too, but I don't know him that well. Sounds like he
Neither
likes.
do I. But when you got ladies complaining about this, complaining about that, and you jump the gun and call them a bitch and this and that shit needs to stop.
And no one was listening to no one. There was too many people talking at one time. Let's like one at a time here. Let's all be heard and get a, I don't know, resolve it and go on. But that didn't happen. I guess we'll all go on now. Daisy's having a dream and kicking the crap out of me.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. Now you got your dog's butt. See, you had his head close to you. Now you got his butt close to you. So if he farts, you're in trouble. Oh. Yeah. You didn't even know what it, I don't, it was crazy.
Yeah, it was messed up from the get-go. I literally woke up, was walking out of the bedroom, and I got a notification that Up in the Air was going live, and I like walked into the middle of all that.
Yeah, I had to rewind his video because I didn't know what the heck was going on, and I'm like, I get it now. I mean, whatever there was, I didn't get everything, but I don't know. It's like their personal thing, and then they wouldn't. I don't know. It was just messed up.
And it's like I told him on Cole's live stream, Cole has people on his live stream that I do not get along with, but I keep my mouth shut. I'm respectful to them on stream, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? And that's the way the way you should be on somebody else's live stream.
Yeah, if you want to kick them out of yours, and then that's your right. That's cool. Oh. Yeah. There's a lot of that going around.
I don't know. I have no use for it. Some people use it to gain views on their channel, and it's just.
Oh no! Yeah, that's silly. It might work for a bit, but after a while, it don't.
Nope.
Because I got channels I've watched that have like 30,000 subscribers, and then they just piss people off left and right. And then, yeah, you might, but if you only have so many watching, 30,000 don't get you much.
Nope. A lot of my last subscribers that I've gained in the last 2 weeks have been from totally different platforms.
Yeah, me too. I was at today I ran some girl's playlist because she wanted help, and I just connected to her, and then today she was live, and it was wild. Never caught a live from her before.
I watch a lot of car stuff, and a lot of my recent followers have come from that particular platform.
Yeah. Oh, I watch a bunch of crime and stuff. They don't subscribe to each other. They're huge monstrous channels. But it's fun to watch it with a bunch of people and stuff. I gotta quit because I'm getting sleepy. Either catching up at night on what's going on with that, and then it's a lot. Plus, I got real life shit to do. Was it this morning? I think it was this morning. I don't know. The days kind of. Yeah, we saw. We didn't even know there was a tornado in Missouri until this morning. I woke up and saw that. It's like 9 minutes from my cousin's house. So I looked on Facebook and he has a bunch of pictures. And supposedly that's by possums. I'm like, wow. A lot of post office mess gone, businesses gone, houses gone, people gone. They can go away now.
Oh, we don't have a problem up here for the most part. We get microbursts once in a while.
Microbursts. What are those? Supposedly these tornadoes are from the air this time, not the ground or something. I don't know. Because we had what Arkansas, Mississippi. No. Yeah, Mississippi, then Arkansas, and now Missouri. Wow. Weird.
Microburst is kind of just like sporadic thunderstorms that produce tornadoes here and there.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what's going on here now. Because on one of my channels that I watch, I'm watching these trials live on YouTube. One guy's a weather dude. And his that's one of his he showed us a map like Friday. So all these states, all these states were gonna be tornado-ish, and these are gonna be tornado-ish, and here was St. Louis. So Friday, didn't affect us, and then bam. Yeah, it was Mississippi, then Indiana. It was like, whoa, right in the freaking middle. And my son goes to college near the one that hit too. He got hail and stuff.
Yes, or was it yesterday or the day before we got pretty good rain here?
Oh, we've been getting a lot of rain. I had to mow the other day. I got to mow my mom's too.
It was a couple days ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Today was chilly, but the day before that was 90 degrees. I was like, what the heck? Had my shorts on. And I turned the heat off because the house was hot. Turned the air on. Bam. Oh, I should share this out. You never know. People might be up.
Like today, it was 80-some degrees here today.
Yeah, it's crazy. One day it's hot and cold.
Fuck that shit. I'm happy at like 65.
Yeah, I was sweating out there mowing what little bit of. There he is. Hey, you up in the air.
There he is.
What up?
What you up to?
Oh, my ears hurt again.
Links in the chat, buddy.
They freaking hurt. I want to take them out and itch the shit out of them. Oh yeah, my friend Myra that you met the other day, she's on now too. Let me flip to her so I can give her a little time. Who else is live?
Is that the Australia lady?
No, she's a crafter. Australia. Oh, that was your friend, I thought. Wait.
I don't know. She pops in all the time. I don't know where she comes from.
I have her too, but I don't know where from. And the other night I thought I was talking to Nitro. I thought I got Nitro from Sheena. He's like, no, I got you from Cole. I'm like, okay. He's cool. I like him. Finally caught his live. I've been running him too. What am I doing? Myra. Okay, hold on. Yeah, she's a crafter. Ooh, she got 11 watching still. She don't want nobody up there with her yet, which is fine. I don't want to be up there anymore. So what are you all doing tonight? How's everyone? We're just hanging out.
I'm just kind of loafing and hanging out.
Oh, she's got. I hate it when everybody's on at once. It's like, I don't know where to go. But I got tabs so I can, and a phone and two computers and this and that and.
Oh, I'm gonna get ready to call this one here in a little while.
Yeah, there you go.
Pushing almost 3 hours.
Every day this week, I'm trying to get rid of some junk. Freak out of my house. I'm gonna go dumpster diving so bad though. I should have went last night. It was gorgeous. Me and my dog. And the radio was jamming, but I didn't go.
Thanks for stopping, brother. I'll catch you on one of your shows tomorrow or the next day, whenever you go live again.
Oh yeah, let me. Yeah, see ya. We'll pop in. I watched a short earlier. It's hard. It's getting hard to keep up with everybody, but I make my rounds.
Weather's getting nice, and I've been busy outside, and it's just like I just don't have the time.
I know. I want to be busy outside, but I'm on this night schedule still.
Yeah. Damn it.
We'll just go live and don't be. I don't know. What was that? I don't know. I hope that
It'll
all
work
got
out,
worked
buddy.
out or forgive and forget or whatever.
Exactly. They'll either get over it and move on, or they'll either get over it and move on, or get on and get bitched at. One or the other.
Kick him in the up and dirty laundry. I could have been an actor, but I wound up here. I got my son's last play is next Thursday. I thought it was tomorrow. My husband's like, no, it's next Thursday. I'm like, oh, shoot. Here, I moved everything around. Now I'm all sucked into this trial. I can't, though, not for 8 weeks. I'm not sitting here doing that. It's not. Oh. He gained 102. See? So it did help your channel, huh? 102 subs, he said. I hear the rats again.
That's all that matters, man.
See, it's so weird. Am I on StreamYard? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm looking on this side. I'm like, our voice or whatever's aren't matching. She ain't even freaking talking.
Wind's picking up down here.
What?
Said the wind's picking up at my house outside.
It's been windy here. A couple nights ago when I was out. I was like, uh-oh, what the? It woke me up. That's sad. I should go help some of them people do something. Sitting my ass all the fucking time doing this shit. Good night.
Usually, every time the wind picks up here, we lose our power.
Yeah, I kept having issues, internet issues. And the lights were flickering and then had my candle going. I think I threw it. Oh no, I need to. This one's had it. I got enough candles anyway. I throw them away all the time. So this one can go. That's actually what I'm gonna do. I was tearing up some stuff the other night. That was fun. I love tearing shit up. Out. Get out. Out, 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 out. Get it out. Put it in the freezer. Look at that. Look at all that wasted. This one smells good too. Just had broken glass. You can make whatever out of them and sell them, but I ain't doing all that crap anymore. It's a lot of work for little money. Just give them away. Oh, I should put this in my... I'll be right back. I'm going to put this in my warmer. Duh. Forgot about that. Check, check. You know what? No. Throw it away. I'm gonna put this in my freezer. So it'll pop out in a minute.
Oh shit! I think I hear my pillow calling my name.
Yeah, me too.
What?
I said I think I hear my pillow calling my name.
I know, me too. I did. There we go. Ooh, see, just pops right out. Boink. In case you didn't know that little trick. Boink. Cool. I could get them going again. Yeah, well, if you guys go to bed, I'll catch up on that trial because I missed a lot. I didn't get up to like 4 again. I gotta knock it off. I wake up, I watch a little. Next thing you know, I'm sleeping again.
Yeah, I think I'm getting ready to call it.
All right.
Manana's another day.
Yeah, there's always another day. Well, not always, but yeah,
Same
never
here,
know.
Solo.
Yeah, so if I can find those twin pictures of the snakes, I'll put them on my the community pictures on my site on YouTube.
Yeah,
You need to start doing some videos.
Yeah. You keep on telling me that. Hey, I got 14. I got 14 on my. That's enough.
I know it ain't about the hype.
Yeah, not really. Okay, cool.
All right, I'm gonna call this. I'll catch you guys tomorrow or whenever.
All right, I'll holler at you
Alright.
tomorrow.
See you.
All right,
when
good
we
night,
see
all.
you.
Good night, Solo.
Night.
See ya.
Good
Love
night.
yous. Nighty night.